All right, Ken Rating Trader back with you on another video on backtesting the Platinum Edge. So please remember to like and subscribe. Let's just get into it. This is a follow-up to the prior video that's on this channel. What this video is going to cover is what is the Platinum Edge, one example, and then we're going to just hop into the real backtesting. Now, if you don't know what the Platinum Edge is, you're going to go back to the prior video before this one. I'll also link it in the description. And as well, if you're unfamiliar with any of these terms, all the videos will be linked in the description, including what is an ATR candle and what is the candle range theory. All right. So these are the 5 a.m. Platinum Edge rules that we'll be looking for this backtesting. One key rule that I need to state if you design your own Platinum Edge, because this is not locked in stone, is this: whatever time frame that you designate for your ATR candle range, that needs to be the same as your trading hours, okay? And I'm going to type that out because it is just that important. So, once again, whatever whatever time frame you pick for ATR candles, your trading hours. What I mean by that is this: if you decide to pick a 4-hour candle for your ATR candle, and I'll explain this when I get on the chart, then your trading hours need to be for a 4-hour period. If you pick a 1-hour ATR candle, then your trading period is 1 hour. That's the limit, okay? Because you're looking for the candle to do something in a specific time. Once that time is exceeded, you are not to trade anymore, all right? Okay. So here are the rules. So the ATR candle range is going to be at 1 a.m. on the 4-hour chart. So of course my trading hours are from 9 to 5. 5 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast. Now the entry time frame is going to be 15-minute chart. Okay, so I start on the 4-hour, drop down to the 15. Take profit is going to be the top or bottom of the range. Stop loss is going to be just above or below the range, depending on if I'm long or short. Once again, if you choose to do your own ATR candle, your own, Platinum Edge, remember, if you pick a 1-hour chart and say you want to drop down to the 5-minute, that's fine. So let's say, all right, CRT, I want to pick a 9 a.m. candle range, ATR candle range. Okay, cool. Then that means you're only trading from 10 to 11 on the 15 or 5-minute chart, whatever you want to do. Okay, if your trade doesn't happen by 11, you're done. This is how it should look. Okay, so your ATR candle is going to be first for this channel. If it's a yellow candle, it's going to be a short bias. You're looking for price to poke above the candle range high, and then your take profit is going to be the candle range low. This has to happen between your trading hours, and for this back testing, it's going to be between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pardon me, just had to get a drink. Okay, so let's not waste time and let's go to the chart. So I'm going to pick a random day. So I'm on my random date generator here. So let's go ahead and get a date here. Just a random day. September 17th. So here we go. That's it right there. So I'm not cherry picking here. Okay, September 17th. So I'm on New Zealand yen because why not? I am a currency trader. This does work in all markets, but let's see here. September what was that? See, I forgot the date just that quick. Okay, September 17th. That's right. Okay. So calendar, September 17th, which was a Tuesday. Bang. All right, go there. Okay, all right, I'll hit the replay. Okay, so remember, this is the 4-hour chart. All I'm looking for is one candle. The 1 a.m. candle. Okay, 1 a.m. It has to be blue or yellow. If I don't see that, I go to the next day. All right, so let's see. It's 9. Okay, so nothing yet. And to make this go a little faster, I'll stop it when I see a color and just check the time. So, okay, so this is yellow, but it's at 9 a.m. I'm not interested. That might be your candle range, but it's not mine for the sake of this video. Okay, another yellow candle. This is at 1 a.m. Bingo, got one. All right. So the first thing I do is I mark the candle range high, candle range low. All right. This is my trading range, And then starting at 5, okay, the 5 a.m. candle is about to open. I'm going to drop down to the 15-minute. What I'm looking for, remember our chart example here, same thing, price to go above the red line, take profit down to the bottom. So let's see what happens. 15-minute chart. Okay, and here we go. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're at 645, nothing yet. Okay, price has gone above it, but we haven't crossed beneath it. It's 715 now. Okay, still above. Still above, 815. Time is almost up. Okay, don't get in before the candle closes, okay? It's going to tease you. This is 845 right here. And this is 9 o'clock, okay? So price is likely to just continue going up because it did not close back inside our range, okay? Anybody who went long or anybody who went short here, they're upside down. All right, anybody who went short here is upside down. So I'm going to remove these drawings. There was no trade this day. No big deal. I saved my money, and guess what? I get to trade another day. So I do not mind that at all. Even if it does tank after this, I don't care. Okay, because I'm saving my money. Okay, and as you can see, look how that was a fake out. It went down and it went right back up. So I'm good. We'll wait on the next one. And look at that big old spike up. See, stick to your rules. They are there to keep you safe. All right, so I'm gonna wait on the next one. That's 5 o'clock. All right, so just stopping on color candles to see what's what. And after this one, I'll go to another pair. Black candles, we are ignoring. Those are non-tradable ranges because that has not exceeded our ATR. Okay, so this is one that's at 1 a.m. Love to see it. We got another one. Here we go. Candle range high. Candle range low. Big range too. Like to see big ranges because they can offer bigger profit potential with tighter stop losses. Candle range low. Okay, drop down to the 15-minute. Same rules apply. We're still looking for the same thing. It's got to happen by 9. Let's see what we get. So this is starting at 5. Here we go. And if price doesn't get back above the candle range, it's no sweat. All right, and it still tanks. Oh well, don't chase it because you never know what could happen. All right, we're getting close. I'm still not seeing any closes back below. It's toying with us a little bit. Okay, bang, there we go. We got one. 8:15. So that is within our time window. This is our entry right here. Okay, you do not have to overthink your entries. All right, you do not have to overthink your entries. We're going to put this on the bottom just to see that. Okay. All right, so this is our entry here. Stop loss, goes right above the high. So you could hypothetically have, don't make it too tight. Okay, but this is like do like 25, 30 pip stop loss or so, somewhere in there. So that's fine. But anyway, all right, so we're in. Because it's 8:15, I wouldn't be looking to take another trade on this particular pair. So now we just see what happens. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. But for now, we'll just say this is our stop loss level, like right here. We call that the invalidation zone, whereby the range is broken out of, and it's just there's nothing you can do. It's going to happen sometimes. It is what it is. All right, let's speed this up. Chop, chop, chop. Nothing going on. Okay, and that would have been a loss. All right, so it is what it is. So sometimes you can set a trade to break even. This one here, though, this probably would have been a clean loss because there's just nothing there. It just came back. Oh well, it's going to happen. All right, so we remove that. We go back up to the 4-hour chart. Let's try to find one more here before we move to another pair. And what is this? Oh, okay, we missed that one. There was a 1 a.m., but at the same time, there was no. I can tell just by looking at it, it didn't poke below the range and close back inside. You'll see this too. No big deal. They're just railroad tracks or just a sharp retrace. Nothing you can do about that. So this wouldn't have been a trade anyway. And as you can see, price kept right on rising. But let's keep going. A few more days, then I'll hop to another pair. Okay, yellow candle. No. Okay. Looking for blues and yellow ATR candles only. Okay, we got a blue, but it's at 9 a.m. I'm not interested. Well, okay, it was blue, but now it's not. All right. Okay, nothing there. That was probably news. Okay, what time was this? Okay, this one was at 1 a.m. This was probably news driven. You know, news always wrecks everything. It wrecks the fundamentals. So, but let's take a look, see what we can get. So we got our candle range low here, candle range high here. Drop down to the 15-minute from 5 to 9. Let's see what happens. You never know. All right, but again, it's got to go, since this is a long example, it's got to go below this line and then close back inside. Okay. Typically with big drops, I've found that they consolidate more than anything, or sometimes just do a straight retrace. And sometimes for big drops too. Let me see what time this is. Yeah, this is 11:45. We're way beyond 9 at this point. So yeah, let's just consolidate. Not much there. So just no trade, nothing to do. All right. So I'm gonna get out of this one. Let's go to another one. Let me get rid of these drawings. Get rid of the replay. And let's try, that was New Zealand. Let's try pound dollar for our chart. This time I'm just going to pick a day at random. Let's say June 11th. No, do May 6th. Okay, yeah, just making that up. We'll start the replay right here. Slide over some, make this bigger. And here we go. All right, so again, 1 a.m. ATR candles is all I'm starting at. Keep in mind too, when news happens, you want to be mindful of that, and you want to be flat while news is going on. Okay. Okay, no ATR candles yet. Still no ATR candles yet, let alone one at 1 a.m. So keep going. Oh, okay, I missed that one. Okay, this one happened at 5 though, so that's just out of my range. It looked good, and this one looked like would return to profit because this is a short example. But if you want to do a candle range based on this 5 o'clock candle, you definitely can. Because let's just take a look at this for the sake of you seeing how the pattern is supposed to look in real time. Candle range high, candle range low, drop down to the 15. Okay, entry would have been at 9:30, and as you can see, it's just going down. And there you go. So that would have been good for 24 pips. Not the most, but I mean, that's the pattern right there. So there it is. All right, but let's get rid of those drawings. Go back to the 4-hour and try to find one um, in our time frame. And if you want to do both, if you want to do the 1 and the 5, it's up to you. You're not locked into anything. All right, so let's keep going here. All right, we got a blue candle, but that's at 9 a.m. Okay, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. All right, so this one, that's at 5 again. So again, my ATR setup was the 1 a.m. candle, not the 5. So you know it's going to do what it's going to do. And it looks like there's a lot of news in this pair too. So I may just go to another one. But yeah, with all this news, you know, you see it's very volatile. Maybe some non-farm stuff in here. Yeah, so let's go to something else. Let's go to pound Swiss. Pound has a lot of news, but Swiss does not. So one of my favorite pairs to trade is actually Swiss yen because of the fact that Swiss and yen both don't have a ton of news. Okay, so I just picked a random day. I don't even know what day it is, but same rules apply. So let's go through this. I'll stop when I see a colored candle, and we'll check the time. Okay, nothing there. Go a little faster. I don't want to click too fast because I can speed right by a candle like this one here. This was a 1 a.m. candle. This might have been a stop out, it looks like. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to mark the high because that's all we're shooting for. Okay, but no. Okay, so yeah, this is where the rules, and let's see, this is at 9. Yeah. So this is where, again, where the rules save us, because if you notice here on this pair, the pair never came, the pair never closed below that red line there. Sorry, that was my phone that fell. Okay, but it never closed below the red line. So because of that, that rule kept us safe, and we didn't even enter this trade because it didn't meet our range criteria of closing back inside the range prior to us taking it. So this just would have been a non-trade. So that's a good thing. Okay, so again, rules will keep you alive. It'll keep you alive to trade another day. So we'll get rid of that. Let's see, we'll remove the drawings and keep going. I'll try to find at least one more because I believe you guys get the point here. All right, so we got a yellow. That's at 5 a.m. That's not in my trading window. Here's some news here coming up. I'm pretty sure it's going to tank. Yeah, and it did. So just spiked up. News is such a crapshoot. It's really not even worth trading. See, and that's a 5 a.m. Let me go a little bit further here. Okay, so that's another 5. What's this one? That's a 9 a.m. Not my trading time. More news coming up here for the pound. Let's see. That's 5. That's 9. And this is the reason too why I like looking at more than one pair, because as you can see, it's been a while since we've had a setup. So looking at more than one pair, all you're looking with the fact that all you're looking for is the behavior, you don't get too bummed out because one of the pairs is eventually going to give you a setup. It's just a matter of being there when it does. Okay, so let's see. That's at 1 p.m., so we don't want that. Okay, so this one here is a 1 a.m. I sped past it. That's my mistake. At the same time, let's drop down and see if this is. Obviously, you see a price kept rising. Yeah, so this one would have been a stop out. All right, see how it closed below here? But this was right at 9. And actually, it closed twice. So it closed at 8:15, had a retrace, and then closed again at 9. So 9, 9:15. So right in there. But yeah, this one would have just been a loss because price came right back up. So no big deal there. This would have been a loss. All right, so let's go a little more. Oh, let me get rid of this drawing. Okay, what is this? Okay, and we'll try this one. Candle range low, candle range high. Now we got to be careful because there is news coming up, obviously. So I'm never excited when I see that. But this is one. So we got our blue ATR candle here at the 1 a.m. hour. So we drop down to the 15-minute. You guys already know what I'm looking for. Okay, break below, close above. And if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. It's no big deal. And it has to happen by 9 o'clock, which is right here. Matter of fact, and I'll put a little line right here, just so we know. And if you want to stick a line on here, just so you know when to stop trading, that's fine too. So that line right there, that's when I need to see price action, or I need to see my setup work out. Okay, we got a break below, still below. I don't see it coming back, but let's see. You never know. I think this one is just gonna chop around. Yeah, no, didn't do it. Okay, so that was just no entry, right? It broke below, but it didn't give us our close above. All right, let's try one more pair, and then we can call it. Let's do. I just did a pound pair. Euro Aussie, why not? All right, let me get out of this replay. Here, reset. Calendar, random day, let's say August 13th of last year. We're going to start on the 4 hour. Okay, and here we go. And so let's see what we just had here. Yeah, now this one, and actually, I'm going to back up a little bit just because it's here, and I want to show you guys too that it does work. So, here is the high. Here is the low. If I'd have gone back a little more, I would have caught this, but such is life. All right, counter range low. I'm going to go back a little bit just so you can see it in action. Yeah, and I think this would be a good point to end the video here because you guys get it. All right. So this is the 1 a.m. candle. Okay, closed at 5, started at 1, closed at 5. So when you come to the chart around 4:50, 4:55 a.m., okay, by the time this candle closes by 5, this is what you want to see: a yellow or a blue. You mark your high and your low, drop down to the 15-minute chart. Okay, and then we wait for that break of the range and then close back inside before 9 o'clock. Let's put our line up too. Do you have to do this? No, but I would like put an alarm on your phone or whatever. Just train yourself to say, okay, once 9 o'clock hits or once whatever your time is hits, no more trading. Okay. And 2 as well, set price alerts. So set a price alert right here at the range high. So you'll know when it gets hit. Okay, right there. I'm going to put an arrow on it. Right here. It tapped it. Let's make this bigger. Tapped it, closed below it. That's all I need to see to get in. Okay. Give your stop loss a little breathing room. Don't make the stop so tight that a little wick will take you out. But at the same time, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Tap it, close below. Tap it, close below. Okay, so my entry is right here. Let's put that. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so entry's right here where that black line is. Let it play out. Okay, and we got that and that. See, that's why you don't want your stop loss to be too tight, because this one, from the entry, it went up 9 pips and then came right back down, right? So you don't want it to be so tight that it's just going to boom, get you out, because it came right back down. Always allow for the fact that it could be railroad tracks. And this is a little wick right here, stop out and then come right back down. All right, so let's keep going. And as you can see, price is now falling, comes back a little bit. We're approaching our deadline for 9 a.m. Let me make this a little smaller here. And not to spoil it, but I mean, we already saw the window there. We already saw what this. Okay, so 9 o'clock has hit. And then bang, take profit has hit. All right. So again, like a 15 pip stop loss would have been fine up here. But from this entry to the bottom of the range, that would have been good for 114 pips. All right. Same rules apply though, just to go back to the 4 hour. Okay. 4 hour chart, yellow, 5 a.m., money candle. You know, for those of you who've been watching all these videos, you know, money candle there. So it's just the same thing. Really just you're trying to catch the manipulation candle before this big drop here. But it's still candle range theory. Okay, nothing has changed. It's just something that's a little tighter for the day traders out there. This is really for day traders and scalpers, not so much swing traders. All right, so you know what to look for. Once again, if you're confused on any of this, check the links in the description to get your questions answered. Also comment any questions or concerns. I appreciate your time and attention, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.